Lord, at this moment I come before your throne of grace with my heart troubled by the pressures I face at work. The demands seem endless, the deadlines pile up, and sometimes I feel like I won't be able to handle everything. But I recognize that you are my refuge and strength, always present in moments of anguish. Help me find peace in the midst of chaos, wisdom to organize my tasks and discernment to establish priorities. I know I can trust you to guide me through every decision and strengthen me when I feel weak. I ask that your presence be real in my work environment, transforming the atmosphere of tension into an atmosphere of serenity. Help me stay focused on solutions rather than problems, remembering that with you I can do all things. Lord, sometimes I find myself overwhelmed with so many responsibilities, trying to carry burdens that were not assigned by you. Help me to discern what really is my responsibility and what I need to delegate or let go. It teaches me how to set healthy boundaries at work without feeling guilty about it. I need your wisdom to manage my time and energy in a balanced way. I want to honor you through my work, but without compromising my physical and emotional health. I ask that you help me find the balance between dedication and self-care. Show me how I can be productive without letting myself be consumed by anxiety. I know that you care not only about the results, but mainly about my well-being. Father, when the pressures mount and I feel like I'm about to fall apart, remind me to seek refuge in you through prayer. Help me not to let anxiety take over my heart, but to place every worry in your hands. I know that you have control of all situations and that nothing escapes your loving care. I ask for wisdom to deal with each challenge that arises in my daily professional life. May I remain calm even in the midst of turbulence, knowing that you are my firm rock. This helps me not to let myself be shaken by unforeseen events and constant changes. I want to learn to rest in the certainty of your care, even when everything seems uncertain. Lord, sometimes I feel pressured by the expectations of others and by my own demands. Help me remember that my identity and worth are not in what I do, but in who I am in you. Free me from the need to prove my worth through perfect performance. May I work with excellence, but without falling into the trap of paralyzing perfectionism. I ask that you help me accept my limitations with grace and grow through mistakes and challenges. Teach me to be kind to myself in times of failure. I want to honor you through my work without becoming a slave to unrealistic expectations. Father, when I am faced with difficult colleagues or conflict situations at work, I need your grace to respond with love and wisdom. Help me not to let outside pressure affect my Christian testimony. May I be an instrument of peace amid the tensions of the professional environment. Give me discernment to know when to speak and when to remain silent, when to act and when to wait. I ask that you help me maintain a meek and humble spirit even in the face of provocations. I want my conduct to reflect your character in all circumstances. May others see your love through my attitudes. Lord, in moments of pressure for results and goals, help me maintain the correct perspective. May I not lose sight of what really matters in life when seeking professional success. Teach me to work with dedication without turning work into an idol. I ask for wisdom to establish priorities aligned with your principles and values. Help me not to sacrifice my family, health, or spiritual life in the search for professional recognition. I want to honor you in everything I do, but without losing balance. May my pursuit of excellence be motivated by the desire to glorify your name. Father, when physical and mental fatigue seems to dominate me due to the pressures of work, renew my strength like that of the eagle. Help me find moments of pause and rest amidst the busyness of the day. May I manage my energy wisely, recognizing my limits. Teach me how to delegate tasks when necessary and ask for help without feeling diminished. I ask that you give me discipline to take care of my body and mind through healthy habits. I want to be a good steward of the resources you have given me, including my health. It helps me establish clear boundaries between work and rest. Lord, in the face of financial pressures and job market instability, help me trust you as my provider. May I not allow fear of the future to steal my peace in the present. Teach me to be a good administrator of the resources you entrust to me, without letting myself be dominated by anxiety. I ask for wisdom to make prudent financial decisions and faith to trust in your provision. This helps me maintain integrity even when tempting shortcuts arise. I want to honor you through the way I handle money and resources. May my trust be in you, not in circumstances. Father, in times of organizational change and job uncertainty, help me to remain steadfast in you. May I find stability in your unchanging presence when everything around me seems unstable. Give me courage to face new challenges and necessary adaptations. I ask that you help me see changes as opportunities for growth, not just threats. Strengthen my faith to trust in your plans even when I don't understand the process. I want to maintain a grateful and hopeful heart in all circumstances. Help me to be light in times of change. Lord, when the pressures seem greater than my strength, remind me that I don't have to carry these burdens alone. May I find support in fellowship with other fellow believers who also face similar challenges. Help me to be humble enough to share my struggles and receive support when needed. I ask that you surround me with people who can encourage me and advise me wisely. It strengthens the bonds of true friendship in my work environment. I want to be both the receiver and channel of your love and care. May I learn to carry each other's burdens, as your word teaches us. Lord, sometimes I feel pressured to compromise my Christian values and principles to achieve results at work. Give me strength and conviction to remain steadfast in your ways, even when it means swimming against the current. Help me find creative ways to achieve excellence without compromising integrity. May I be an example of ethics and honesty in my professional environment. I ask for wisdom to navigate complex situations while maintaining my Christian testimony. I want my professional life to be a reflection of your character. Help me to trust that your ways are always the best. Father, amid the pressures for productivity and results, help me maintain a compassionate heart. May I not become so task-focused that I ignore the needs of those around me. It gives me the sensitivity to notice when a colleague is going through difficulties. Allow me to be an instrument of your love and care in the workplace. It helps me create a more human and welcoming environment, even in the midst of demands. I want to be someone who brings your presence to the workplace. May others find in me a listening ear and an understanding heart. Dear friends, I would like to pause briefly to share that we have a special ebook available called Don't Think, Trust and Surrender in the first pinned comment of this video. This material was developed to help deal with the symptoms of anxiety, although it does not replace professional support. Now, let us return to our prayer. Lord, when I feel overwhelmed with multiple responsibilities, help me to set wise priorities. May I discern what is truly important and urgent, leaving aside what can wait. It gives me the courage to say no when necessary, without feeling guilty. Teach me how to manage my time in a way that honors you and respects my limits. I ask for wisdom to make choices that promote balance in my life. Help me not to let myself be dominated by urgency syndrome. May I work diligently but without anxiety. Dad, sometimes the pressure for perfection paralyzes me and prevents me from moving forward. Free me from the chains of perfectionism that make me procrastinate for fear of making mistakes. Help me accept that progress is more important than perfection. May I learn from my mistakes and grow through difficult experiences. Give me the grace to forgive myself when I don't meet my own expectations. I want to work with excellence, but without becoming a slave to perfection. It allows me to find joy in the process of growing and learning. Lord, faced with technological pressures and the constant need to adapt, I ask for your help. May I face the challenges of the digital age with confidence and serenity. It gives me the ability to learn new skills without feeling intimidated or obsolete. Help me embrace change as opportunities for professional growth. I ask for wisdom to use technology in a balanced and productive way. May I not become a slave to digital tools, but use them wisely. It allows me to maintain meaningful human relationships in the midst of virtuality. Dad, when I face pressures related to deadlines and urgent deliveries, help me stay calm. May I work with focus and efficiency, without letting stress dominate me. It gives me mental clarity to prioritize tasks and organize my time productively. It helps me not to procrastinate, but also not to rush into things due to anxiety. I ask for your grace to deal with unforeseen events and last-minute changes. I want to trust that you are in control even when everything seems chaotic. Allow me to maintain peace in the midst of urgency. Sir, sometimes I feel pressured by competition and comparison in the professional environment. Free me from the need to prove my worth through achievements and recognition. Help me find security in my identity in you, not in titles or positions. May I celebrate the achievements of others without envy or resentment. Give me a genuine heart that rejoices in the success of others. I want to be someone who encourages and supports the growth of colleagues. Allow me to see each person as you see them. Dad, when the pressures of work start to affect my sleep and emotional well-being, intervene. It helps me establish healthy boundaries between work and personal life. May I be able to mentally disconnect from work at the end of the day and enjoy moments of true rest. It gives me the discipline to maintain a routine that prioritizes self-care. I ask for your peace to calm my agitated mind in times of rest. I want to honor my body and mind as a temple of the Holy Spirit. It allows me to find balance between productivity and rest. Lord, faced with the pressure to grow in my career and take on more responsibilities, I ask for your direction. May I discern which opportunities are truly yours and which I should decline. Help me make professional decisions aligned with your purpose for my life. Give me courage to take steps of faith and wisdom to wait when necessary. I ask that you open and close doors according to your perfect will. I want my career to be an instrument for your glory. It allows me to impact lives through my work. Lord, when the pressures of work begin to affect my family relationships, help me to reestablish priorities. May I be truly present for my husband and children when I am home. Give me wisdom to create meaningful moments with my family, even in the midst of a busy schedule. It helps me not to transfer the stress from work into my home. I ask you to teach me to leave my professional concerns at the door. I want to be a present and loving wife and mother. Allow my home to be a refuge of peace and love. Dad, sometimes I feel pressured to work overtime, sacrificing important moments with my family. It helps me set clear, healthy boundaries around work time, that I can organize my tasks efficiently during normal working hours. Give me courage to communicate my limitations when necessary. I ask for wisdom in balancing professional demands with my family responsibilities. I want to honor my family commitments as much as my work commitments. It allows me to be an example of balance for my children. Lord, in times of intense pressure, help me keep my devotional life a priority. May I not neglect my moments with you because of the demands of work. Give me discipline to begin my day in your presence, seeking strength and direction. Help me find moments of stillness to renew my mind in your word. I ask that you teach me to meditate on your promises even in the midst of the rush. I want my connection with you to be the source of my peace and stability. Allow me to maintain my first love for you. Father, when the financial pressures of work create anxiety about the future, help me trust your promises. May I rest in the knowledge that you are my provider and know all my needs. Give me wisdom to manage the resources you entrust to me responsibly. This helps me not make hasty decisions based on fear or anxiety. I ask that you guide me in every financial and professional choice. I want to honor you with my financial life. It allows me to be a good steward of the resources I receive. Sir, sometimes the pressure for results makes me question whether I am in the right place or following the right path. Help me discern your will and purpose for my professional life. May I recognize the doors that you open and the ones that you close. Give me peace to remain where I am when it is your will, and courage to change when you lead. I ask that you show me how I can impact lives through my work. I want my career to be an instrument in your hands. This allows me to see purpose in every challenge. Father, faced with the pressure to maintain a perfect professional image, help me to be authentic. May I be true to myself and others, without fear of showing vulnerability. Give me security in who I am in you, regardless of other people's opinions. It helps me not to wear masks or pretend everything is fine when I need help. I ask that you surround me with people who accept me as I am. I want my life to be a testimony of your grace. Allow others to see your strength in my weaknesses. Lord, when the pressures of work trigger physical symptoms of anxiety, intervene with your power. May I find healthy strategies to deal with stress without resorting to destructive behaviors. Give me wisdom to take care of my body through proper exercise, nutrition, and rest. It helps me recognize the signs of burnout before they become serious. I ask that you teach me to relax and slow down when necessary. I want to honor my body as your temple. It allows me to maintain a balanced life. Dad, sometimes the pressure of constant multitasking leaves me mentally exhausted and scattered. It helps me develop focus and concentration amid multiple demands. That I can perform one task at a time with quality, instead of doing several halfway. It gives me discipline to establish moments of pause and reflection during the day. I ask that you help me keep my mind clear and organized. I want to work efficiently without letting anxiety overwhelm me. It allows me to find a sustainable rhythm. Lord, in the face of pressure to always be available and connected, help me establish digital boundaries. That I can use technology in a healthy way without becoming a slave to it. Give me wisdom to determine moments of disconnection and silence. It helps me not feel guilty about not responding immediately to every message or email. I ask that you teach me to prioritize real relationships over virtual connections. I want to maintain a healthy balance with technology. It allows me to use digital tools without them using me. Father, when professional pressures seem to suck all my energy and joy, renew my spirit. May I find moments of lightness and gratitude even on difficult days. Give me a heart that knows how to celebrate small victories and learnings. It helps me keep my sense of humor and not lose the ability to smile. I ask that you remind me to cultivate hobbies and interests outside of work. I want to live a full and abundant life as you promised. It allows me to spread joy in the professional environment. Lord, amidst the pressures of maintaining a work-related social media image, help me to remain genuine. May I not fall into the trap of comparisons or seeking validation through likes and comments. Give me wisdom to use social media in a balanced and constructive way. Help me be an example of authenticity in the digital world. I ask that you free me from the need for constant approval from others. I want my identity to be based on you, not on other people's opinions. Allow me to use these tools to build me up and not put me down. Father, when the pressures of work begin to affect my self-esteem, remind me of who I am in you. May I not allow criticism or failures to define my worth as a person. Give me the strength to get up after every fall and move forward with renewed determination. Help me see challenges as opportunities for growth, rather than confirmation of inadequacy. I ask that you heal the emotional wounds caused by negative experiences at work. I want to see myself as you see me. Allow me to walk in victory over insecurity. Sir, sometimes the pressure of the corporate environment makes me feel alone and misunderstood. It helps me build meaningful relationships with colleagues who share similar values. May I find mentors and friends who support me on my professional journey. Give me discernment to choose my companions well at work. I ask that you help me to be a loyal and trustworthy friend to others. I want to create genuine connections that go beyond the superficial. It allows me to be a support for those who also face struggles. Father, when the pressures of work threaten to steal my inner peace, anchor me in your promises. May I maintain serenity even in the midst of organizational chaos. Give me strength to be a pillar of stability when everything around me seems to be falling apart. It helps me transmit calm and confidence to my team in times of crisis. I ask that you use me as an instrument of your peace in the professional environment. I want to be someone who brings your presence to every situation. Allow others to find refuge in me. Lord, in the face of pressure to sacrifice my mental health for professional success, establish the correct priorities in me. That I can recognize signs of emotional exhaustion and seek help when necessary. Give me courage to set limits that protect my mental health. It helps me not feel guilty about prioritizing my emotional well-being. I ask that you surround me with people who understand and respect my needs. I want to be an example of balance between ambition and self-care. It allows me to inspire others to value their mental health. Dad, sometimes the pressure for quick results makes me lose perspective on the growth process. It helps me appreciate each step of the journey, not just the final destination. May I celebrate small progress and learn from each experience. Give me patience to develop skills and competencies at the right time. I ask that you help me not to skip important steps out of anxiety. I want to grow in a solid and sustainable way. It allows me to appreciate the process of professional maturation. Lord, when financial pressures try to make me compromise my values, it strengthens my integrity. May I trust in your provision without resorting to dubious ethical shortcuts. Give me the courage to stick to my principles even when the easier path seems tempting. Help me to be an example of honesty and transparency in all transactions. I ask that you bless the work of my hands in a legitimate way. I want my professional success to honor your name. Allow my conduct to inspire others to act with integrity. Father, in the face of pressure to compromise my faith in the professional environment, keep me firm in you. May I be light in my workplace without fear or shame. Give me wisdom to share my faith naturally and respectfully. Help me to demonstrate your love through actions more than words. I ask that you use my professional life as a testimony of your grace. I want others to see Christ in me. Allow me to be salt and light where you have placed me. Lord, sometimes the pressure of work makes me forget the greater purpose for which you put me there. Help me maintain eternal perspective amid temporal demands. May I see each task as an opportunity to serve and glorify your name. Give me eyes to perceive the spiritual needs of those around me. I ask that you use me as an instrument of transformation in my professional environment. I want my life to be a channel of your grace. It allows me to leave an eternal legacy through my work. Dear brothers who watch us, if this content touched your heart, be sure to like, subscribe to our channel and share with someone who also needs this word. Together, we can strengthen each other in faith and in facing anxiety. Amen.